Hi everyone, welcome to Educational Podcast 101. In today's podcast, I'm going to be talking about my sort of journey into becoming a teacher. I've been receiving questions about this topic, so I have selected 5 questions to talk about. The first question states, why have you chosen to become a teacher? Or perhaps it has chosen you. In what ways might you understand teaching as a calling? To what extent might you see teaching as part of your journey in experiencing connection, community, and wholeness? Well, 5 years ago, I started working as an instructional aide. During this time, I had the experience of working with good and bad teachers. I had witnessed student behavior problems, language issues, and student individual needs. Upon seeing all these situations in a classroom, I was pulled into helping students and making a difference. Being a compassionate person, caring, and helpful, I knew that teaching was my calling. I want to become a special education teacher so I could help many families and students in need. I am bilingual, I speak English and Spanish, and one problem I find in many families with students with special needs is that they are not well informed about their children's needs or the services available to them. Being able to communicate with them, translate to them in meetings or about services available to them, it's a way of connecting and creating unity and building a community between parents, students, teachers, and the school. Question number 2 states, resiliency may be described as our attempt to deal with lack of connection, community, and wholeness. Can you recall a time in your own education or personal experience which required you to demonstrate resiliency? How did you manage to remain resilient? In thinking about my own education experience about resiliency, I could connect this to my experience in taking exams to become a teacher. In order to begin a credential program, I was required to have my CBEST. It took me 5 years to be able to pass my test and start a credential program. During this time, I lost my hope and my faith. However, having resiliency helped me come back and try and take the test again and finally being able to pass. In addition, this past spring, I did not pass my CSET exam. This caused me to not being able to do my student teaching this coming fall. All these exam failures have caused me to lose hope, motivation, and willingness. However, my faith and positive attitude had helped me to come back and have resilience and keep trying. Number 3, what might be some ways that you anticipate having to exercise resiliency as a teacher? What will you do to help yourself thrive in the role as a teacher rather than merely survive? How might your faith intersect with your role as a teacher? I think that as a teacher, there will always be different situations that will require having resiliencies. However, some issues that I anticipate to have to demonstrate resiliency is with student behavior and IEPs for students with special needs. However, I know that I need to be able to have resiliencies when it comes to behavior and IEPs. I need to first be positive, remain calm, be disciplined with myself, and get to know my students and ask questions every time I don't understand something. My faith will always intersect with my role as a teacher. Every time I feel lost, my faith will help me come back and overcome problems or tasks I might be facing. Question number 4 is, Have there been any significant cultural beliefs or experiences which have influenced your desire to become a teacher? Has your understanding or experiences in matters related to social injustice had an impact on your decision to become a teacher, and if so, how? I would not say cultural beliefs, but I could probably say that being bilingual in English and Spanish, and also from my own experience as being an English language learner student, it has inspired me to become a teacher and help students and families who don't speak English. I do not think I experienced social injustice, but growing up, I did not receive differentiated instruction, services, and tools that an English learner needs in schools. Having gone through this experience has inspired me to be a teacher, to help students in the same situations as I was when I was in school. In addition, I want to be able to help students with special needs as I see them as a vulnerable group of students that need assistance and a person who is compassion for them. I want to be able to provide the best teaching experience and provide instructional strategies to help them succeed academically and personally. Question number 5 states, how might your current educational philosophy have been impacted by your own education experience in K to 12, by your experience far at APU? My education experience and my current experience at APU have shaped my understanding of educational philosophy. From my own experience, I believe that every student should receive the necessary tools and services to meet their needs. From APU experience, I have learned how to differentiate instruction to meet students' needs, motivate students to learn, and making a class engaging for all students to participate in. Having all these experiences has shaped my understanding of my educational philosophy. I know that I am building my educational philosophy, so I am willing in and I hope to continue to learn, to expand my educational philosophy, and be the best educator possible to help students become successful in their education.